Hi, welcome to the Glowing Through It podcast.
With me, Sophie.
And me, Lotta.
Where we're going to talk about motherhood, uni life, raising a baby, working in the performing arts industry, everything in between.
So, if you're looking for a sisterly chat, you found it. Enjoy the episode! Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to start off by playing a game of Who's More Likely To, which Sophie is just gathering the questions. Today's episode is going to be a bit like, just a little bit of a catch up with us. We know the last episode was quite deep and we thought we need a bit of a lighthearted moment before we get into some more deep stuff. So
yeah, if you didn't catch it, last episode was all about body image and how we've experienced it.
And like negatively and like how we work on, like build on that.
Yeah. And we just wanted to do something a little bit more chilled today.
Yeah.
And just have like a nice
and oh my god,
if
you've seen our socials, you'll know that we filmed this in a storage container.
Yeah.
But so many people drive past. There's someone driving past right now, and it's so embarrassing. It's literally just like all men, and they just drive past. Oh, is that the guy who owns the? It says on his thing.
Yeah, that is the guy.
Anyway, so many people. Oh, I just said the name of where we are. We're gonna bleep that out. Anyway, a lot of people are like driving past to get to their storage containers, obviously, and they're just like looking at us because like it looks like we've just got like a living room set up in here. Do you know what I mean? So,
it's cute though.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on with the episode.
Okay, so
let's play Who's More Likely To?
Yeah.
Sister edition. Pew, pew, pew.
So, let me have a look.
There we go.
Okay.
I did the whole intro so you have time to look for them. Are you like, so? Oh.
Okay, this is a good one.
It is a wonder if you can't hear these cars zooming past on this.
Yeah. I think you probably can.
You probably can. We need to bring the new mic. My boyfriend got me a new podcast mic for my birthday.
Yeah, we need to try it.
It's got high hopes for how well this podcast is going to do.
Yeah.
To invest, but it's like a proper stand-up mic.
Yeah.
We must actually bring it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay, so let's go. Who's most likely to be late because they were doing their hair? I feel like that's
a
you.
really hard one.
It is hard.
The issue is, like, there's nothing that's really valid for me to be late for with doing my hair. Like, it's not like I spend hours, like our younger sister, she straightens her hair, like, every morning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't straighten or curl it, ever, really. The only thing I do is put some gel in and put it in a ponytail. However, if I don't leave enough time for that, like, that can take time, slicking hair back.
Yeah. See, I don't do anything with my hair really either, but
I think before you had a baby, it would have been you.
It would have been me. Now, I think I'm most likely to be late because of other things and then rush to do my hair at the end, and that's the thing that actually makes me late.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. It's really pissing me off. I'm back in the room.
Yeah, and then I will absolutely say that I'm late because the baby, like,
yeah, you've got a banging excuse there, haven't you?
Threw up all over me, pooed in the car.
So the dog ate my baby.
Yeah. Okay, who's most likely to survive on coffee and vibes alone? Definitely you.
It has to be me.
Matcha and vibes.
Yeah, if you made a matcha, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, sad news, guys. There's a little like coffee shop like stand thing outside this storage unit, and normally when we come, it's not flipping open. It's never open when we're here. Even I've looked up the opening times, and it's just randomly not open when we're here. And then we are here. We get a matcha from there because they do really good matcha. This morning, Sophie goes to get the matchas. She comes back with a flipping hot chocolate.
They ran out of matcha.
They ran out of matcha.
But they
it's
must have...
flipping 8 in the morning.
Yeah, but they must go through it quickly because they literally have a sign that says.
But have you seen the general audience of who is coming into these storage units? We've had 5 middle-aged men stare at us as they drive in. Like, why are these? I mean, fair enough, they like a matcha, but like, leave some for the rest of us.
Maybe they do.
Sorry. Just a little rant.
Who's most likely to randomly decide to start a side hustle? That is me, 100%. I think
I feel like you're the most likely to follow through.
Yeah.
With it. Because I feel like the amount of times I'm like, I could make something, put it on Etsy. No, there's just no way I'm actually going to follow through with that.
Yeah.
But like, you actually have the ability to do stuff like that. With all your fine art talents.
Until now, and I don't have time to do anything.
Well, yeah.
Okay, this is a good one. Who's most likely to text someone and then panic when they reply?
Me. We spoke about a couple of these before the episode, and yeah, sorry, but that is a big fat me. You were like, I don't understand this one.
No, because when I text someone, I need to know, like, I text them for a reason. I need to know the answer.
Okay, there's a difference between being like when should I come around, or like, give me this information, give me this specific information, and being like, hey, how are you doing? Or like, oh, like, just wondering if it, do you know what I mean? The amount of times I get a sudden, like, anyone who knows me will say that I am the worst digital communicator ever.
I am too.
Like, I'm so bad at staying in touch with people, and it's not because, like, it's nothing personal. I just get, like, that, like, overwhelmed, like, anxiety about replying to anyone. But the thing is, sometimes I will get a burst of, like, I need to stay in touch with people. So I'll be like, do you know what? I'm going to check in with some people. I'm going to message. And then, like, an hour later, people will reply, and I'm like, oh, I can't reply to that for a good few days. Like, that's overwhelming. And I don't know what it is about it. It's really weird.
I do get you, though. I think if I'm speaking to someone I haven't spoken to in a while...
Is it raining?
It is, yeah. I wonder if you can hear
nice.
that. It is quite nice. I find the sound of rain so soothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's most likely to overshare on Instagram stories? But let's change that to Snapchat stories.
Me.
That is 100%
Me.
you. You literally have a vlog on your Snapchat.
Yeah, it is pretty much a vlog. To the point where, when I was in college, someone did ask me, I was like working like almost full time at a pub at the same time because the managers left. That was a whole shebang. But like, I was working many hours, so I was making bank at the time, still living at home in this college, going to college. And so I would like buy a lot of stuff, like, and then I would do loads of unboxings on my private story, to the point where people were like, are you sponsored? Like, are people sending you stuff? I was like, no, like, I just like unboxing everything. Just buying, I don't know what to do. Like, I wish I had that amount of money now to spare, goodness me. But yeah, like, I just love unboxing stuff, especially books. Oh my God. I bought 9 books yesterday from the works because they have a massive £1 sale on.
Okay, on that one.
Sorry. Getting distracted.
Who's most likely to get emotionally attached to a book character? Fictional character.
You. Me.
Definitely you.
Me.
Why is it you for all
Reese
of these?
forever. Take me to Valaris. Akatar. Hashtag Akatar banter.
I don't understand any of that.
No, I'm just a book nerd. Sorry.
Okay, last one. Who's most likely to...
Last one?
Yeah, last one.
Oh, I've got some more then.
Okay, well, you go.
No, you go.
Okay. Who's most likely to plan a trip but forget to book accommodation?
Ooh.
Forget to book accommodation.
That is hard.
I think
that's you, personally.
Really?
Miss Baby Brain.
Only if I think I've booked it, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fully forget. I would have in my head that I need to book it.
To be fair, there's a lot of times where, like, not holiday, but, like, I go to, like, London for the weekend with my boyfriend, and we will book, like, what we're doing there, or, like, I'll book travel, but we won't book accommodation until like closer to the time, which is really stupid. Like I sometimes forget about it. But like I've never actually forgotten to book accommodation somewhere, so I don't think that's a hard one.
So funny story.
Oh no! Now you're gonna say it.
We recently went to Holland to visit our family, and we drove. We went via ferry, and we were in separate cars. And my little sister called Lotta to ask if she had her passport with her. We were just doing a check to make sure everyone had their passport.
Because you guys left in a car with my mum first, and then me, my boyfriend, and my dad were in like a car behind.
And we called Lotta to check if they all had their passports. And Lotta's response was, why do I need my passport?
Right, can I just back this?
No.
Right, okay, you finish the story and then I'll say my piece.
There's no way that you can back this
I
up.
can't!
Why do I need my passport?
Okay, there's a lot of context.
We're going abroad. Mum was like, Lotta, we're going to a different country. Why do you think you don't need your passport?
Okay, can I just set the scene? First of all, I turned 21 the day before, so I went out on the town, right?
No.
I'm setting the scene. I let you speak. So I turned 21 the night, like literally the day before, and we left for this ferry at like 6:30 in the morning, and I didn't get back till 3 a.m. So I'd had like 2 hours sleep because I also hadn't packed my bags. So I had to pack my bags. Hungover / drunk, me, but I was really not with it. And in my brain, like, when I go on holiday myself, I have like a checklist. I'm like, passport, e-hic card, everything. Like, I'm locked in. Everything needs to be right, and I've got everything. And I always have like an extra little handbag with just my passport, my purse, and my little documents in. Oh my god! Also, when I was leaving Greece, every single person who checked my passport, which it happened like obviously like 4 times, was like, "Do you live in the UK?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then let me through. For context, we've got Dutch passports, and I was like, "What a weird." It got to the point where I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, I'm sure there's some other document you need if you're not like going to live, if you're just going to do something else. Anyway, not the point of the story. I'm backing myself up. So also when I go on holiday myself, like I said, I'm very, very on it. Like my friends, when I go on girls' holidays, they call me the airport dad because I storm off in front of everyone.
Airport dad.
Like, and on my first girls' holiday to Zante back in the day, Mum and Dad gave me one of those neck things with like a waterproof case that's supposed to be for your phone, and then we put my passport in there, so I have my passport hanging around my neck.
Oh my god.
And I kept it on the entire time. I literally did. Anyway, backing myself. So, the thing is, usually at home, we have all of our passports in this one wallet. So, like, if we're going on holiday, Mum and Dad will just like pick that up and bring it. In my head, because we're going on holiday with Mum and Dad, it's their responsibility. They are the adults in charge, so it's their responsibility to bring passports. So when they were like, "Lotta, have you got your passport?" I was like, "What, was I supposed to bring it? Like, why do I need to get it?" Like, I thought that was not my job this time. Like, that's my job when I take myself on holiday. That was what I meant by like, do I need it? I was like, surely you need it. Like, I don't need it right now. Like, yeah, anyway, we had to turn around and go get it.
Yeah.
Lol, went off on about 3 tangents there, but that's fine. Was that your last question?
It was, yeah. Did you have any more?
Yeah, I saw some on TikTok earlier. If I can remember them. Oh, who's most likely to borrow the other one's clothes?
It's changed. It used to be you borrowing my clothes, and now I borrow your clothes.
Yeah. But to be fair, for a while that was because you didn't have a lot of your stuff at our house.
Yeah, and also because I only really had like clothes that
Didn't fit
me anymore because obviously,
which you'll know all about if you listen to the previous episode.
Yeah. But also like I literally just had loungewear.
Yeah. Because my clothes are so nice, guys.
No, but you have like a few really nice tops and stuff. And
Just a few.
Oh
my god, yeah, you wore my... Have I got that top back? Because I didn't wear it on holiday. What the hell?
No,
you still
my
got
wardrobe.
a brand new top that I bought for summer that you just didn't give back to me.
To be fair, I washed it and I put it upstairs, and then it ended up back in my wardrobe because...
Did it? Oh,
yeah,
because Mum
because
probably thought it was you.
She saw me wear it, so she probably thought it was mine.
That's like the only time I have a big fat rule that if someone wants to borrow clothes of mine, it can't be something that I've newly bought. Like, I have to wear my clothes first before you can wear it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an unfair rule at all.
No.
Like, if I'm going to buy something new, I mean, granted this was off Vinted, but like, it still counts. Like, I want to wear my new clothes first before someone else. But the only time that rule doesn't count is like with you, probably.
Yeah.
Because like, you needed a nice top and you didn't have any, so.
Yeah, I would do the same for you.
But it's also, we don't run in the same circles, so like, it's not like if it's one of my friends, all our friends are going to see the top on you first when it's actually mine.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? I feel like that's kind of selfish, but I stand by that.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to get told off?
Yeah, definitely.
That was on the TikTok.
But that's so middle child of you.
Yeah, but just because you were all perfect and sensible, like, someone had to make it interesting.
Someone has to be interesting.
Yeah, but the issue is, I got, like, the worst parts of Mum and Dad's personalities. I got some good things, obviously, like, I've got a banging personality, but, like, I get angry in the same way that Dad does, so we butt heads, and I have a bad attitude the same way that Mum can. Like, we get sassy with each other.
Yeah.
Like, me and Dad get angry with each other, and me and Mum get sassy with each other.
Yeah.
So, like, whereas you're very calm and cool and collected. Until it comes to me.
Yeah.
Or your dog.
Oh, my dog.
Bah! Stop now!
No, he's just so naughty though, and he barks all the
Very
time.
stinky.
Like, literally yesterday, I just got the baby to sleep, and Bear started barking, and he instantly woke up, and I was so annoyed. Oh, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with the episode.
Okay, that was a fun game.
It was a fun game. Basically, today, we just wanted to catch up about where we're at the moment, because we've both sort of got like reasonably big changes going on in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, like, this will be released later, so, like, by the time you see this episode, this stuff will have already happened.
Yeah.
Probably a couple of weeks ago, but that's fine.
Well, we'll do another catch-up of how it all went then.
Lol. Yeah, I'm going back to uni this weekend, so feeling scared, feeling nervous, feeling overwhelmed, but I will say I'm feeling very nervous because it's third year and it's like the big year, and it's kind of like all the teachers, all they did at the end of second year was like, this is the end of your training. Like, if you have third year, but if you can't do stuff now, then you'll never be able to do it. And I was like, right, you could have told me that a bit earlier. Like, I would have locked in a bit better, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, it's fine. A lot of people say that their first year after graduating, they learn more than they did the entire degree. So I guess that's got a lot of life skills that you learn as well, but still. Anyway, so I'm just a bit nervy-worthy because in the first week back, we've got panto auditions, which I've never auditioned for before. So yesterday I was belting loads of pop songs in my little sister's bedroom on karaoke. Trying to figure out the issue with panto is like, I don't understand where the line is between something being too overdone and something being just overdone enough to audition for panto. Because panto, the songs that they use are like the most overdone songs in the world. Like they'll use like Defying Gravity and change the lyrics so it fits the story, or like they'll use like some like Chapel Roan song or like something that's trending at the minute, and they'll just change the lyrics because they want people to be able to like sing along or like catch the tune. But then I can't sing. Like, I was speaking to one of my friends about when she did panto auditions last year and like what people sang or what she sang. She was like, so many people sang Walking on Sunshine, and I was like, yeah, I can't be that basic. But like, yeah, I'm just a bit nervous about like, because I've never done it.
Not to slate anyone who did it.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, they probably ate it up. Like, yeah, there's just that feeling of like you want to be the one who stands out.
Yeah.
I want it to be a tune where they're like bopping, like, yeah, I can see this being in my panto, but also not where they're like, this is the 6th time I've heard this today. Like, and now not only have they heard it before and they're bored, but they can also compare you so much more easily to other people. Like, they're just comparing you to the other person, and I'm not like a very vocally strong person. Like, I'm more of like I'll distract you from my voice with my performance kind of thing. Like, my singing isn't horrendous. It's not like you can't listen to it, but I'm not like a poppy, like, do you know what I mean? I'm not a riffy gal. So if someone else sings the same song as me and absolutely eats it up, then I'm done for. Whereas if I sing a different song, at least they can't compare as easily. Anyway. I'm a bit overwhelmed about that. And it'll be my first proper audition ever. First, like, audition for a job. So...
And it's your final year as well, so that's a big thing too. You're graduating at the end of this year.
Literally.
At the end of this school year.
I know, it's such a weird feeling. But I will say I was also a bit nervous about, like, just going back and being overwhelmed, moving into a house. I've lived in, like, student flats for first and second years for the last 2 years with the same people, but I was living in, like, a mixed flat. Like, some people were third years and some people were, like, my year. So, like, we just had a couple of people who were a year above us. So now that they've graduated, we kind of all had to go our separate ways. We couldn't stay in the same flat. So now I've moved into a house, which is kind of scary. But yeah, I went there the other weekend to do some, like, DIY with my dad, because obviously houses have, like, no storage. And he's made, like, loads of renter-friendly, like, shelves and, like, things for me, because I have stuff. Like, if there's anything I own, it is stuff.
Yeah.
So I need somewhere to put it. So I went, and a couple of girls were there, and it just literally felt like no time had passed. It was so nice, and I was like, oh shit, now I can't wait. I can't wait to move in. It's going to be the best year. I'm living with 7 other girls, so there's 8 of us in the house. We've scored a banging house that we all have en suites, and we have an extra bathroom, like, coming off the kitchen. So, like, 9 bathrooms in an 8-person house, and it's a decent price.
That is so nice.
But yeah, so feeling excited about that, looking forward to that. Like, I'm just excited to see everyone again. But yeah, I'm just a bit nervous about this year. I feel like this year is, like,
Your mic is off.
Countdown. No.
It is off.
You're joking.
It's not on.
But it was on before.
Can you turn it on? There we go.
It's on 17%, that's why. So I just said that whole story without a mic. Banging. Love that for me. Well, I guess we'll see how well that...
off.
No, neither do I. Oh, well. Well...
Oh, it's on 4%.
I'll transcribe it. Yeah, let's just be quick. Okay, I've spoken about me anyway, how I'm feeling, so it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, so Yo's obviously going to nursery more often now. And I feel so guilty. I have, like, major mum guilt, because sometimes when he's at nursery, I am just at home. Like, I've put him into nursery more often so that he can get used to it, and it's more of a routine for him rather than, like, a shock to the system once every week. And so I feel really guilty leaving him, because then he's so upset when I leave him there. And they've changed, like, the whole layout now, and there's so many more kids, because obviously the funded hours start in September in the new term. So yeah, so it's just stressful for him, and then that makes it stressful for me, and then I feel so guilty, and, like, I can't go home and feel good about leaving him there because I'm just at home and he's crying at nursery, and I just want to, like, go and give him a cuddle and take him home again. And it's not like I'm just sat at home not doing anything. Like, I have loads of stuff to do that I can only do when he's not there, so, or when I don't have to put my full attention on him. So it's important that I have that time to, like, reset the room, reset the house, do all the laundry, take the dog for a walk, like, all of these things, and do some work from home for myself. Like, yeah, there's just no way I could do that with him at home, but I do feel really guilty about sending him there. And now he's going more often, so it's just a little bit nerve-wracking, and I don't feel great about it, but it's fine. It needs to happen. And I'm obviously going to work more often now. So, yeah, it's all big changes, but it's all going back to normal, which is kind of a nice thing.
Making a bit of a routine.
Yeah. Shall I just take this off and put it in between us? Yeah.
I can't believe my mic died.
Here we go.
To be fair, we never charged them on time, so.
No, I tried to charge them in the car on the way here, but it didn't really work.
It's really raining now.
It is. But it's really silent rain. It's quite nice.
It's, like, soft.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a little bit stressful when he's so upset and have to leave him, but I feel like everyone goes through that, I guess, so
Yeah.
It's just a like stage at the start where you have to get through it. And I kind of had a false sense of security when he first started going, because he wasn't at an age yet where he could like understand that I was leaving him. So all he thought was, look at all these toys. And he was just obsessed with like playing with all of these toys and seeing these new people. He did get quite stressed around other kids, which I don't know if that's a common thing at all. I don't think it actually is, but he used to get really, really overwhelmed by other children, not other adults, just children. And it was so sweet because one of the kids at nursery, when I went to pick him up, he was quite upset, and this other child was like rubbing his back and trying and saying it's okay, and he was getting more and more overstimulated by this kid touching him. And the kid was like trying to help him.
Who do I know that sounds like that?
Me. He is literally like a mini version of me.
He is literally.
But yeah, so other than that, he was fine with me leaving him. And then as he's got older, it's almost got harder for him to be left at nursery. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult at the moment, but it's just a phase and it'll go. And soon he'll be really excited to go to nursery and play with all of his friends and all of the toys that they have there. He's really obsessed with trucks and anything that has wheels. So
yeah, every time he sees a wheel, he's like,
yeah.
So
yeah,
he's already getting ready to skirt.
Yeah. And they get like all of the trucks and the cars that they have ready for him when they know he's coming, because they know that he likes playing with them so much, which is so nice. So yeah, they're really, really good with him. So I feel like obviously he's safe and he's happy and he settles quite quickly once I've gone, but just watching me leave is quite difficult for him, and then also difficult for me. But yeah, the other thing that I wanted us to talk about was like balancing the responsibilities we have with the freedom that we have. So obviously that relates to both of us, because you're going back to your responsibility of like living alone again,
food shops, laundry,
but you've got all of that freedom of living on your own.
Yeah, which is worth it.
It is,
Not gonna lie. When I went back with Dad on the weekend, I remembered like he needed like a screw fix or something. He was like either a screw fix or an Argos or something. He wanted to get a TV bracket, and I googled, like I was like on maps, I was like screw fix like nearby, and like 7 popped up, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot what it feels like to live in a city where literally anything you could think of is within reach, within like a 20-minute walk or a 5-minute drive, like everything you could think of. Like even though the last 2 years I've been living in the city, now I'm living in more of a student area, still there's loads of stuff nearby. Like there's a retail park a 5-minute drive away that's got a gym, a TK Maxx, The Works, Hobbycraft, M&S Food, like Sainsbury's, like all these different shops. I think it's got a Poundland and like a range and whatever, loads of like everything you could possibly need. Like, oh, I miss that so much because we live in the middle of nowhere. So
yeah,
that's going to be great. And also just knowing that you can leave and not have to tell anyone. I can do what I want and not have to be like, oh, Mum, by the way, I'm doing this. She's like, oh, but I need you to do this. And like, I get it. But also like, I'm really excited to just do my own thing, do the house chores that like when I have time, when I do them, like stuff like that. Oh my god, also we have a dishwasher in our house, so
yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I feel kind of similar to that in the way of like, while Yoa's at nursery, I can just get in the car and drive to Tesco's if I want to and quickly like get petrol without worrying about leaving him in the car on his own when I go and pay. And like if he falls asleep in the car, then I have to turn around and go back home because I can't leave him in the car. And if I take him out whilst he's asleep to go and do my food shop, then he'll wake up. So he dictates so much of what I can do in the day. So when he's not there, obviously I know that he's having fun playing and he's safe and he's being fed and he's sleeping, and I can do the things that I need to do without without thinking about what needs to happen with him, or like, can I do this in the state that he's in now?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm enjoying my extra freedom too.
It's going to be good.
Mm.
I'm excited. I need to appreciate this freedom for this year, because then I'll be moving back home. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
hopefully by then you'll have the extra freedom of living away from home as well.
Yeah.
By the time I come back.
Definitely will, yeah. Yeah, we'll be moved out by then. So what do you reckon has been unexpectedly easier or harder, like, going into this transition? Because, well, you've already said that when you got to the house last weekend.
Basically I'm living with like a bunch of the girls in my friendship group. Our friendship group is like kind of big, so we're kind of split across, I would say, about 2 houses. But like they all basically, apart from one of my friends, like 6 of them all lived together last year. And so I've not lived with any of them. I've only lived with one of them, and she's been my best friend since I was like 14, so like that's kind of irrelevant. Like, we didn't meet at uni, whereas everyone else I met at uni, and they all lived together last year. So I was a bit nervous about how we would slot in, and like how it would be living with them. Like, you don't know someone until you've lived with them, and like I learned that like in first and second year with the people I lived with. So not in like a massively negative way, they were all lovely people. But like I was really like kind of nervous about how that would work. But yeah, when I came round, like, it was just so nice. If anything, like, it's just going to level up our friendship. Like, it's just going to be so fun, because then we can have, like... And we've also been given our groups for this year. So, like, our year group is split into, like, 5 different groups, like, smaller classes. And I'm not in a class with any of my housemates, which is really sad.
But that forces you to be friends with other
the nice
people.
thing is that I get to come home to them, and I can chat about stuff that no one, like, we can debrief. Like, all of us are split across the classes, but some of them are together. Like, there's a group of 4 of them, and they're all in one class, and I'm on my own. But like, at least we can chat about stuff, and like it's just gonna be really nice to come home to them, to like a different group of people than who I am with all day. So yeah, it's just really nice. And I think going back to uni gets easier every year. I think coming back after first year can feel a bit awkward, because it's like I didn't really see anyone over summer, or like whatever. Well, not that I saw anyone over summer this year, but like I just feel a lot like more secure. Yeah.
In the lead up to it, it's definitely, you start to feel a bit more comfortable than what you have done when you first left.
Yeah. Yeah, and like...
Especially when you first found out what groups you were in.
Yeah, and like, it's nothing to do with the people in my group. It's just that, like, it was a lot of people that I've not really spoken to before that I've been put in a group with. Like, there's a couple of people... there's one girl who's like in my friendship group who I like know, and we're close, and then there's a couple of people who I like know a little bit, but like there's not really many people who I know very well, so it feels a little bit like the first day of school again. So maybe I'll update on that. Like, that is something I'm still very nervous about, that I can't say I've felt better about yet, but yeah
in the next catch up we'll talk about that, obviously, and
I'm sure it'll be fine. I've talked to like my housemates about it, and like my friends, and everyone's been like, just like get over it, relax, like they're all lovely people. And I'm like, yeah, it's nothing to do with them. I don't think they're all horrible. It's just that I get nervous meeting new people.
Yeah. Also, coming up is Yoa's first birthday.
Oh my god!
Which I completely forgot to mention, but that's a massive thing. And I'm not really feeling any type of way about it at the moment. I feel really excited.
I feel like because we celebrated his birthday party early, like it kind of feels like he's already won.
But I think on the day I might be a bit emotional, so we'll do a catch up about that too.
Yeah.
See how that went.
Well, we can do the catch up like literally that weekend, because
we can. Yeah. I might be crying then, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Anyway, the battery is going down on the camera, so we need to round it off.
But
Something
so
else
we'll
to
do
say?
another catch up soon. Next episode will probably be similar to our last one, I think.
Yeah, I reckon we can alternate a bit, so it's not.
Yeah.
So there's a bit for everyone, because I totally get if you don't really want to listen to us talking about like mental health issues, but you'd rather hear us do a would you rather, because who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Love that. Oh, and if you've got any suggestions for would you rather questions, give us a shout, because
Or
we're
who's
not
most
very
likely
creative.
to, because that's the one.
Oh, would you rather? We could do would you rather as well.
We could do would you rather
I
next
meant
time.
who's most likely to, lol. But
Yeah. But yeah, so these catch-up episodes are just going to be a little bit more girl chat vibes.
Yeah.
And
this will be all the outtakes, all the chatting that we do, like, that no one really wants to hear, but like,
but some people
it's got to happen.
do want to
someone,
hear.
yeah.
But yeah, no. So we'll catch up about all of this again. Next episode will be a bit more like last one.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Thanks so much for listening.
I hope you've
You
enjoyed
made it this far. And I really hope my mic wasn't cut out for like my whole bit.
Yeah.
Lol. That's going to be horrendous for the audio listeners.
Otherwise, you'll just have to re-record it.
I'll like voice over it if I can, but I speak quite fast, so I'm going to be like when I'm editing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. If you didn't see the last episode, go and watch it. And hopefully we'll see you next time.
Yay! Thank you so much. Love you lots.
Bye.
Bye.